Ephesians 6:10 through 17. In conclusion, be strong in the Lord, draw your strength from him, and be empowered through your union with him. And in the power of his boundless might, put on the full armor of God, for his precepts are like the splendid armor of a heavenly armed soldier, so that you may be able to successfully stand up against all the schemes and strategies and the deceits of the devil. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, contending only with physical opponents, but against the rulers, against the powers, against the world forces of this present darkness, against the spiritual forces of wickedness in the heavenly supernatural places. Catch 22. A catch-22 is described as a situation in which that one is trapped by contradictory regulations or conditions. A situation in that there is no immediate conflict resolutions. It is often thought that to be strong is the highest regarded quality that one can possess. To have the strength to endure life as it comes and the might to withstand its test. But who told you that you had to be strong? And what is the lie that you believe? What is the narrative that you have on repeat that the enemy has used to deceive you into coming into agreement with his twisted tricks and schemes? What has shattered your faith and hindered your ability to see what is unseen? You fight an invisible battle with all your strength and might, finding yourself repeatedly defeated because the enemy, he knows your kryptonite. You see, even Superman had a weakness, and the Hulk raged in his flesh. Batman spent time in the cave while Jesus was tempted 3 times, and his identity put to the test. For the Lord said, it is in him that we are made strong, and in him does all power flow. And him is where we are made complete, and in him is all we ever need to know. But what happens when you are accustomed to being so strong that you are unable to become weak? When you've learned how to physically move mountains when a word was there for you to speak? It's a catch-22. Your strength is also your weakness, the duplicity that resides in you. You see, I know how it feels to be so strong that it appears you've gracefully taken every blow that life has thrown your way. To be moved, unshaken, unfazed, and still standing at the end of the day. I've become so strong in my own might that I forced the load upon my shoulders that was never even meant for me to bear. So accustomed to carrying the weight, I can't discern when God is even there. So how do I become weak when it's natural for me to be strong? It's like wanting to get it right, my God, but living in fear of getting it wrong. How do I become vulnerable when I've successfully mastered hiding how I feel? How can I expect to be made whole if I don't give God my soul to heal? God, take these broken pieces and place them where you need them to be. Heal my past hurts and free me from the bondage of strongholds that hold me hostage mentally. Brokenness is often the only path that leads me to his manifest presence. Brokenness is also the place my strength is exchanged for weakness, and it is where I die to self. I need to be strong in you, O Lord, and not in the carnal strength that I possess. I want to be made weak in your arms, vulnerable in your presence, and win the battle in my own flesh. Apart from you, I can do nothing but fail. With you, all things are possible, and through you, your strength, I shall prevail. Teach me, O Lord, how to be weak and allow you to carry those things that are far too heavy for me. Help me to recognize my own resistance and when it is me that is trying to flee away from your love, your grace, and mercy. Dear Lord, set me free from me. It's a catch-22. My strength is my weakness. My God, help me to be weak enough to need you. Amen.